Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be playing some more Hero Warband, this really fun tactical roguelike auto battler that I've been having an absolute blast with. Now this game did just release in full on Steam on October 5th. You can get a copy for yourself, link in the video description below. So what are we working with here today? Well, we're going to be assuming command of an undead army, that's right. So let's get a little more familiar with our warband. So we do have the Death Rider here. Pretty strong melee unit. We have the Wraith, another melee unit with very high dodge at 35 base dodge. That's pretty crazy. And then we have the Rattleblade, another melee unit. And on the bench is the Lich. However, we can certainly add the Lich to the warband as the game progresses. One thing I'm noticing about the undead here is, all of them have base dodge. So maybe we sort of build a dodge kit. We'll certainly find out. So let's select them, let's lock them in, and let's go ahead and jump on in. Our target today is going to be demons in the Hellspawn Wilds. So without further ado, let's jump right on in here, my friends. And while we're jumping in, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel, then please consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you in the community. And thank you so much for spending some time here on the channel today. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you give the video a like if you want to continue to see the Heroes Warband. I would love to just keep pumping out this content, but you let me know. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and put a few ticks into HP regen just as we level up our commander level here. And then like I said, we might want to go into dodge chance. I think it makes sense maybe with the undead. Might be one of their hidden powers. I guess we'll find out. We'll see how this develops. But HP regen for starters. Let's go. Alright, so we got little imps, little demons with pitchforks. And they kind of seem tough. Little bowman right there. Very, very cool. For Jay here, our Wraith. So we have Bloodlust or Blink. Do I like the idea of him blinking in with his high dodge? I kind of do. Otherwise, Bloodlust is crit chance, attack damage, lifesteal. Lifesteal seems like another decent angle for the Wraith here, who does have a base of 6 lifesteal. Maybe we go with Bloodlust instead. I don't want him blinking in and then getting killed, right? Just don't want that. Let's go ahead and get dodge. Just want to work up some innate dodge. I think the Wraith is probably the key for us here. So Falcon Slash for the Adept Death Rider. And that, of course, is a class that starts as Adept. So let's see. Attack speed, let's hit that a few times for sure. And then for the Rattleblade here, we have Stealth. So while moving, otherwise lifesteal buff. Maybe we go in the direction of lifesteal with this as well. Let's get his attack speed lowered so he attacks faster. Alright, let's keep going. Let's hit HP regen again. I probably want to get at least 5 points into that so the health is a little more, steady. And we wrap up the first round here. 26 gold and an Amulet of the Serpent. Very nice. Alright, so Orin, the Death Rider, gets MVP there. Accumulating almost 300 damage. 12 kills. Very nice. 4 for the Wraith. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, first off, we have Mr. Bones as our sponsor. So, I think sponsors do have the capability of getting very, very strong. In my last episode, if you took a look at that where we used the orcs, right? We were getting some pretty extreme buffs from just having an orcish party, right? So I think we can probably apply the same logic here. I think adding the Lich will unlock another sponsor for us. We have Mr. Bones here, so maybe there's Mrs. Bones. This is going to add HP and damage to our heroes. The ones that are eligible, of which these 3 are. So it's a good thing to sort of go in on, and any rarity is counted as 1. So we certainly want to probably add more of these units. They will get that bonus. Alright, so for available items, dodge chance. I do like that. So why don't we lock in one of these? I'll throw that on Jay. And then we'll throw this on the Death Rider. So let's re-roll a bit while it's cheap. See if we can't get a promotion or something. Gunslinger, Vanguard, a Fey Willow Wand, Peasant. So here is a pretty crazy idea. Do we add a peasant to the army? You know what I mean? Obviously, the peasant takes a little bit of time to build up, but once you get there, you do get an angel. How funny would it be to see an angel leading an undead army? I kind of love it. I kind of do. Let's take a look at our enemies here. So this guy looks like a melee unit. And then this demon right here looks like a magic user for sure. The peasant has to survive. That's the most important part. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It might not fit the lore perfectly, but that's okay. We're going to do it. Let's keep re-rolling. Alright, so here's a Lich. Yeah, let's add the Lich as well. We have Snow the Lich and Craft the Peasant. A very familiar name on the channel. And what do you know? We do have Mrs. Bones as well. So this is going to increase melee damage by 15% for the Wraith and the Lich. Wow. Okay. So I think these two have strong compatibility with the team that we're putting together here. Really excited to kind of see how this undead build goes. Let's learn a little bit more about Snow. So very, very slow attack speed. That suggests to me that he's going to be summoning units. I guess let's take a look. Craft, you gotta survive, buddy. I want an angel leading my undead army. Let's go. In fact, Craft, stay off the front lines. Just sit in the back on the bench. Don't do anything fancy. Oh yeah, so we got a little hellhound, it looks like. A little zombie hound. And for Craft's first upgrade here, so dodge buff. Just a flat increase to dodge when the buff is active. Let's definitely do that. Attack speed, we have attack damage. Let's go attack speed first and foremost with him. Alright, so let's go with more HP regen. I think I want to get like probably 5 into that. For the Lich here. So we have a summon buff. So this is going to increase the crit chance of the summons. I do like that. And then they need the attack speed dropped pretty significantly. So let's hit that routinely. And we have these bigger demons for sure. Alright, so far so good. The undead is handily defeating the demons. And unfortunately, our little puppy dogs, our little zombie dogs do perish after the battle there. Suppose we can't take them with us, can we? No surprise here, Orin still doing Orin things. Let's go. Alright, so we have a Wraith promotion. This is nice. And we have our first boss as well. Okay. So let's promote the Wraith. Jay. Jay gets a scythe. And he gets a little more ethereal, perhaps. Let's see, do we have anything that can prop up his dodge? I want this guy to be my dodge champion. He's got 50 dodge now. Wow. Plus a 35 growth rate. I mean, so one thing about the peasant, right? The 45 growth rate is insane. It truly is. But the Wraith isn't too far behind at 35. And if we compare that to other classes here, 27 for the Death Rider, right? Who is already adept. 25 for the Rattleblade, so some decent compatibility and capability there, perhaps. The Lich has a growth rate of 10, so a pretty underwhelming character, I'd say, overall, is the Lich. So yeah, I think the Wraith is very intriguing, for sure. But let's go ahead and get our Death Rider armored up here. He's going to be moving slow and attacking slow, but he kind of has to take the brunt of the damage with his 30 defense. Alright, so we got a Scepter. Is there anything that can improve attack speed? This one will. I do like that for my Lich. Oh, actually, I already had one. What do you know? That's alright. We'll probably be adding another Lich anyways. Don't really see any Rangers in the mix for this one. Cloth Vestments. It adds dodge, so let's get it for Jay. Boom. And let's go ahead and re-roll. Maybe we can get another promotion here for Mr. Rattlebones. Guess we'll find out. We have a short sword here, which improves attack speed. Let's do that. And re-roll one more time. Maybe we can add one more unit to the mix. Another Wraith. Yeah, don't mind if I do. We got Lux. Welcome to the team, Lux, and let's go. Alright, so Vexa. Alright, be careful. Be careful. Alright, so got into a bit of a fist fight there, but all is well. All is well. Alright, so he's got the lifesteal buff. Do we pair this with Bloodlust? I mean, otherwise we're looking at Thorn Shield and then lifesteal. I think that's a good combination as well, right? But maybe we just go ahead and do Bloodlust. I guess I don't mind that. We can always switch out skills later. Attack speed, let's get that a little lower. And we got the purse, 55 gold. And Jay, the MVP there, got the boss kill. Very nice. Hopefully that bodes well. And what do you know? We have a Death Rider promotion available. Let's go ahead and get this. And we have our first elite, Orin. Looks like he takes off the helmet, or maybe gets a little more flesh, I suppose, and becomes an undead Death Rider. Perhaps a Death Knight. Definitely a cool looking sprite there. Do I add a new sword? I mean, this is attack damage 7. I think that's a fine weapon for Orin here. And then we can throw this on Jay. And what I want to do is I want to fill up my party because we have these sponsors that are making our units very strong. The more eligible heroes that we have. And I definitely foresee myself adding, you know, a bunch more army slots to the ranks here. Alright, a peasant promotion. Yes, absolutely. Let's get that. We got a blacksmith amongst the undead. Let's reroll again. We have a wraith. Absolutely. Lux, get upgraded. Silkweed trousers. This adds dodge. Yes, absolutely. Jay, get equipped. 65 dodge now. And there's no real point in continuing to reroll. We don't have any cash anyways, so let's go ahead and accept that and move on. Let's go. Alright, so snow on the front lines is kind of scary for sure. Alright, so our Adept Wraith Jay gets a Bloodlust increase or a priority charge. Let's go with the Bloodlust increase. I'd like to see that at maybe Mythic level. Attack damage, defense, attack speed is already 0.1. Wow. Well, let's go into damage then. Could also do dodge. Let's do some damage. HP regen. Let's hit that a few more times. Given we're definitely not using healers in this one. Alright, so craft with the dodge buff or dash. I'll do the dodge buff for now. Maybe we can add a dash skill later once he ascends, if you know what I mean. Alright, so Lux gets his first upgrade here. Let's do attack buff. Maybe we do lifesteal. Let's do attack buff. I think that's quite okay. And add some attack speed. Alright, so Orin. Dodge buff. Or we have the thrust skill. Let's go with dodge buff. I think all of our guys with dodge. I don't think you can really go wrong given there is base dodge, right? Alright, let's keep carving them up here, boys. Let's go. Let's add to the swarm. Alright, Arcane Alacrity. It's funny that the name is Arcane Alacrity, right? Alacrity means speed, but it makes your attack speed slower. That's funny to me. Alright, Orin. Good damage there. Jay, though. 662. I think these wraiths are the key to an undead build. I really do. Alright, Void Whisper. I don't really like that weapon at all. I need my Lich just summoning repeatedly. This does give some dodge, so let's go ahead and grab this. Iron Dagger does attack speed and poison. I'm more concerned about re-rolling. It looks like we have, what, a snake guy here? That's cool. Let's re-roll. Okay, a Lich promotion. This is nice. Let's do it. Alright, Snow. Okay, so gets a little more decorated, for sure. Gets a little, like, vampire mantle. You gotta love that. So, Lux, throw these on. I'm selling this. Just not interested. Alright, so we could add a Death Rider. And a Death Rider does complement Mr. Bones, giving more HP and damage. Yeah, I mean, why not? So let's go ahead and get just some weaponry, right? Just some basic weaponry. And let's get back on the battlefield here. Let's keep 20 gold in the bank. Let's go. I think it'd kind of be fun to do a bunch of liches, but if you look at their growth rate, I mean, it's just not very inspiring, right? But you can see the effects of our sponsors here. So 45 increase in melee damage. So it really does benefit us to go with melee units, right? So HP regen, that is the 5th point in that. So I think we can sort of expand maybe into dodge. Bloodlust for Crix, our Death Rider, or crit buff. Let's do Bloodlust. A lot of our units have Bloodlust, so might as well stick with that trend here. And we got a snake charging in to the back line. Let's see what happens with this. Stealth or priority charge. I mean, priority charge for Lux, I guess. Let's go dodge. Well, let's go attack speed for you. Okay, so Snow was definitely taking some heat there. And the demons are getting bigger and just more durable. We have Wind Stab. Poison. Wish we had a skill that's stunned. But I like building with attack speed as quickly as possible. We have Wind Stab here as well for craft. I'm not ready to do a movement skill. He's going to put himself in danger if we do so. Attack speed. Looks like we have a book here. That might be an elite weapon. That's definitely an elite pair of pants. That's the Beastmaster's pants. Good stuff to see. We have double slash here for Jay the Wraith. That's excellent. We'll definitely be taking that. And let's hit damage again. Yeah, 27.5. We're getting good increases in damage here. And I guess I wasn't paying attention to what our Lich is summoning this time around. We'll have to take a look. Alright, so we have Requiem. Excellent. That'll be a great weapon for the Lich. Jay, and then the new guy, Crix, Death Rider. Coming in and making an impact, and we have a boss fight here. So this looks to be quite the nefarious demon, if you will. However, we got promotions all over the place, including an Elite Death Rider promotion. So this is exciting. Because we're going to get our first mythic here. So you absolutely do this. And look at this guy. Oh yeah, that is a great sprite. So let's get him outfitted properly. Let's throw this on you. Absolutely. Let's see, growth rate 27, max HP over 100, 27.5 attack, 42 defense. Really excited to see him on the field of battle. We have a Lich promotion. Yes. Hey, how about that? Gets a little more grand. Maybe you find him in a pyramid somewhere for sure. Let's throw this on you. Apprentice leg guards. Makes you move slower and attack slower. Not crazy about that. Craft, we simply just need you to stay alive. Vin, you got absolutely nothing. I mean, you're literally bare bones. And then we have this Death Rider here. So do I remove Crix, who has Bloodlust, right? Not the best initial skill for an Elite Death Rider. Either that, or do I lock him up, add an army slot. This does attack speed and HP, though. I would be very compelled to purchase this. I mean, there's so many different things that... so many different directions we can take this in. I think what we need to do is... let's lock... let's get rid of Crix. Let's take on the Elite. Let's lock this. And let's see if we can't add another army slot in the near future. Let's go. Boss fight. Alright, so Mordok. Alright, so he is engaged in combat with whatever the Lich is summoning. We got 90 gold there, so we can add another unit slot. Or in the Mythic Death Rider with the killing blow. But Jay with all of the damage. Wow. Would not have anticipated that. Like I said, I think there's something to do with the Wraiths. And look at this. We have a bunch of Liches available to us. Do I like the Lich? I mean, it's summoning things for us, right? I don't think it's the worst class to have multiple copies of, given its summons. And it does help us improve our melee damage as well. Rarity increases the count as well. So this will be +3, right? So yeah, let's do it. Let's add an army slot. And let's go ahead and add another Lich. keep this locked up. Well, potentially. Arcane Dreamer, that's an elite weapon. Can we sell both of these and get that ring? Not quite. Jira, get this, though. Get equipped. Attack speed 0.1. What does this do? Just ups attack damage. Not sure how attack damage translates to a summoned ally, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's see. Is there anything I can sell just quickly? Like these, maybe? 27. I don't like the pants that just slow you down a lot, right? I mean, chainmail really, really slows you down. So let's go ahead and sell that and add this Elite's Radiant Circle ring. And then I think we can throw that on Orin. Max HP, attack speed, and range as well. Boom. And this is lifesteal, so we can throw this on our boy Jay. Actually, he's got a dodge ring on. I think I'm okay with that. Let's throw it on the other Wraith. Alright, looking good. Let's go ahead and get back on the battlefield. Let's earn some more cash. And 85% melee damage in adding that Lich, right? So you see how the sponsors affect the overall team. We're fighting like fire snakes and demons and stuff, so... Alright, we do get Heaven Strike here, so this is nice. It's a stunning skill, right? Very good skill. Much better than a Bloodlust opening for just a lesser Death Rider, right? We have a dodge buff increase for summons. Otherwise, dodge chance for the Lich. Let's go with the dodge buff. I'm okay with that. Attack speed. Yep, keep hitting that. Looks like we're sub 6 there. Alright, so we do have 5 HP regen locked in. Do I start looking at dodge here? Yes. Let's maybe get 5 points in that, at least. Priority charge. We got wind stab. Attack upgrade. I mean, he does need an offensive skill. I think Thorn Shield and the Wraith would be an interesting combination. However, the way I read that is when, you know, you're actually hit with damage, right? Which he's all about the dodge. So, hopefully he doesn't get hit, is what I'm trying to say. Let's hit the attack damage here. 26.6. Very nice. Orin, dodge buff, elite. You bet. And attack speed. The elite sprite of the Death Rider just looks so much cooler than... Or, sorry, the mythic sprite, I should say. Looks so much cooler than the elite. So we have double fiery slash or thrust skill for our hopefully ascending peasant here. Let's go with double fiery slash. Sounds more lethal. And for you, pal, let's go with attack speed. He's got 94 HP, so he's not quite a glass cannon like perhaps he used to be. Heaven Strike for Zev. Elite. Yes. Attack speed, yes. Those guys were doing area damage. That's terrifying. Gotta watch out for those guys. In fact, it makes me excited about maybe a future run with the Demon Squad, right? Maybe we just go all in on those guys. Alright, get a bunch of gold there. We have an Eternal Frostband, which ups range, damage, and slow chance. Very good ring there. And Orin assumes the throne as the MVP. Alright, here we go. So we have a Wraith upgrade. So Jay, get upgraded, buddy. And what do we have? Ooh, look at this sprite. The Grim Reaper. Rocking double mini scythes. He's got 76.1 dodge. 35 growth rate. Really excited to see how he can develop for us. Death Rider, yeah. Let's get another mythic one. Absolutely. Orin and Zev. 95% on that melee damage now with the upgrade to Jay. We got the Stalwart Aegis Mill. I mean, this is pretty good armor. It does, you know, lower move speed and attack speed and stuff, but we're really deficient in the armor department. So let's go ahead and add it. These I think I can live without. So let's roll one more time. We have another Elite Warrior Wraith. Yes. I'm going to lock you up. And we're going to go ahead and get Orin, our stud with the Aegis Mill. Frostband. This does attack damage. I think it's better than 5 dodge chance. So lifesteal on that. Vin has been so neglected, I feel. Doesn't even have a weapon yet. We're going to get there. Hopefully I can get 115 gold. We're going to see. I'd like to add another slot and add a Wraith. Let's go. Trying to keep my eyes on the Wraiths, just to see how frequently they do dodge. So we have Double Slash, which adds stun, Frozen Blade, which is slow. Let's see, so he's rocking Heaven Strike, which is already a stun. Let's go with Frozen Blade. I'm okay with that. And attack speed, let's get it even lower. Already hitting for over 100 now. Damage buff. Or crit buff. Yeah, damage buff sounds great to me. And attack speed, let's hit it twice. Alright, so Zev is actually hurting pretty badly. Dodge buff elite or damage buff adept. We're going with damage buff and double tick into the attack speed. Get more summons out on the field faster, right? Yeah, Zev is concerning, for sure. In fact, I think these demons are bound to get continuously stronger. Maybe it'll give us a run for our money. Shadow Strike Crossbow. Okay, so that can be sold. Enigmatic Band. Dodge chance 16. Okay. We'll certainly take that. Orin. Alright, so we got 107. Let's go ahead and sell this. Gets us to 116. Exactly where we need to be. Let's add an army slot. Let's add a Wraith. Like I said, I think these guys are just so much the key. Now the melee damage is at 125%. So the more Wraiths and Liches we add, the better that melee damage increases, of course. 14 heroes are eligible, right? So that's quite nice. And I think it's probably our continued strategy here for success. Alright, so what do we get? This. So let's go ahead and get this on... Yeah, 16 dodge. And let's get this on you. Definitely have to start using our gold to invest in equipment, though. Army slots are getting very expensive. And we do have a boss. Looks like half spider, half demon, axe-wielding maniac. So let's see how we fare. Let's go. Alright, so they are summoning little tree guys, right? That's charming. This guy looks like he's summoning something too, but he gets cut down. And we pick his pockets for 80 gold. Zev, that time. With the death blow to the boss. We have an Adept Lich. Beastmaster Pants. Yeah, so you got nothing. Definitely need some gear. Attack damage and slow chance. Is it worth 25? I suppose. Let's do it. So I'm looking for a promotion for Vin here, who has been neglected. Like to see his other forms. Need to get Lux up. Need to get the Peasant up as well. So let's roll and see if we can stumble across anything. We have another Mythic Death Rider available. Now this is kind of the point where you would maybe move off of something. I'll lock him up. And get back on the battlefield. Let's go. Looks like we have... Is that like a Balrog, right? With the fiery sword? They're definitely getting more advanced in this army here. Alright, so I could continue to go into dodge. I'm worried about HP regen, so I want to put another tick into that. Alright, so Lux. Thorn Shield HP buff. I think we're good. Just kind of staying where we're at. So let's go with attack speed and damage. Right, Zev, thrust skill or bloodlust. Let's go thrust skill and attack speed. We got electric slash for Lorne here. Stun chance, absolutely. Attack speed. It's not a bad first skill to learn. Welcome to the team. Okay, so the guys that are doing AoE damage are kind of scary. Lauren again here with Wind Slash now. Or could do the dodge buff. That's an elite skill, though. We gotta take that. Dodge buff would be quite nice to have, though. Mythic dodge for Orin. He's got 24.2 dodge. That's crazy. Now, I don't know if that buff is in effect, but... I mean, mythic dodge is great. We'll take it. Attack speed, let's hit it twice. Alright, we have Wind Stab for Jay. This is poison chance. Or we have sort of a threaten mechanic, right? It's a novice skill. Let's go with Wind Stab. And let's hit damage twice. Jay with 126.6 damage. Wow. Let's keep building. Alright, we have the Slow Bite Scepter, Celestial Rod. Zev, the MVP there with his buddies Orin and Lux. Jay, nowhere to be found. Okay, so this guy's been locked up. Radiant Beacon Amulet. Skill slots 2. Slow Bite Scepter. I don't think, if I was going to add additional units to the team, I don't think it would be the Lich. So I think we can do a wholesale reroll, but keeping this guy locked up. If I don't see anything that I like, maybe we just keep the money in the bank, keep this guy locked up, and then add him. But we got to get some promotions here. Here's another Mythic Warrior Death Rider. We have Blight's Plight, so this is a Warrior's Weapon. Yep, we're definitely purchasing that. Orin, get it. Plus 26 attack damage. Makes him pretty crazy strong. Okay, so Lux, you're rocking nothing, and you're level 6. Unacceptable. So let's roll for some more gear. Hopefully we can get something. Attack speed, attack range. Those are all good things. How we doing for rings? I'm going to re-roll one more time. Actually, no. I'm going to save my gold. I'm going to keep this guy locked up. I'm going to save my gold. I want to see if we can just balloon our sponsors and the bonuses we get from them. But I really have to start focusing on getting just a few key units upgraded, right? Lifesteal, Bloodlust. I think I'll take HP buff over the lifesteal, given the Bloodlust already does lifesteal increase. Attack speed. We got to get a few key units upgraded for sure. Electric and Wind Slash. We have Charge. I think I'm okay with Lorne charging into battle now, given his 62.3% dodge. Attack damage. Let's hit it. Yeah, 71.3. It's just scaling upward with all of our bonuses. We have Zev hitting for 161.8. Wow. Thrust skill elite. Yeah, we'll take it. And attack damage. Let's go attack speed instead. Alright, HP regen. Let's hit it. Lux, you have Wind Stab, Priority Charge, Attack Upgrade, Electric Slash is just too sweet to turn down. Let's get rid of the Priority Charge, go with the Electric Slash. Attack speed is already bottomed out, meaning the fastest. So let's go ahead and just keep hitting that attack damage. Got to get my boy promoted here. And the enemy waves are definitely getting a little stronger. And what do we have here? So we have some elite level buffs for the summons. So we have damage buff, and then we have dodge buff. Let's go with dodge first. Attack speed, let's hit it twice. Wow. Alright, so Iron Cord. That is a mythic weapon usable by a ranger only, unfortunately. However, I'm sure it will sell. Yeah, 155. So I could add the extra slot. Or do we spend a little cash re-roll in here? It is a boss fight. Looks like it's a guy with a cleaver and an axe. Very menacing looking butcher-esque type demon here. The question is, I think we can take this boss. And then we'll have a little bit of gold to work with. So let's do it. Let's just take him. Alright, where's he at? Zarnak. Okay, so we did cut him down. However, I saw somebody very, very low in HP, which is terrifying. Alright, dodge, wind stab, double fiery slash. Blink and stealth. I'm good. 3 points available. Attack speed. And double damage. Let's go. Alright, slash for Orin, yes. Don't mind if I do. Attack speed. 204.7 damage for Orin. A crazy amount. Lauren with the double slash. It's a stunning move. It's novice. I guess this is novice as well. I mean, it stuns. Like, stunning is, from what I've seen, it's one of the most important things to do as a means of control. Dream Weaver's Rod. It'll surely sell. Orin right there. Almost 1,000 damage. Very nice. Alright, so Soul Shadow, a mythic weapon. Wow. I'm going to add an army slot. We're going to get another Death Rider on the field. We have Thar. Welcome, Thar. Alright, so what's Jira rocking? I think we have to purchase the elite weapons when they're made available. So let's do this. 18 damage. This is doing 8 damage. Added crit though, I suppose. That one increases attack speed and range, so let's sell this. Oh, wait. Okay, that's my mistake for sure. I thought it was mythic. Yet another character that we have to get upgraded here, so we'll do that. My bad on that one. Alright, Rattleblade, finally. Yes. Morbid Doom. Also, yes. But let's get the Rattleblade upgraded and we get a bit more of an armored skeleton, right? He finds a shield maybe in the rubble. You'd love to see that. Let's go ahead and add Morbid Doom to the mix. Orin has Blight's Plight. I think that's just fine on him. But we have Zev here. Absolutely. Given this poisons. I mean, we have Lux. He's been doing good things. He's actually got MVP votes, right? And he's only Adept. So let's show proper appreciation. And Vin, how about you get a little Iron Dagger? Alright, so the next round of spending is definitely going to be on upgrading and promoting the team from within. Wind Stab, let's get that. Let's get some more damage. Slash for Thar. Not a bad first skill to get. Attack speed, let's build you in that direction. It looks like we have like beasts. Nice blend of demon and beast for sure. Wind Stab, electric slash. Attack buff. Let's get rid of Wind Stab for Frozen Blade. Attack speed, let's hit that. Alright, somebody's getting low on life. I don't know if it's one of the summon units. I think it is. But it still kind of makes me nervous. Alright, stealth, life, steal, buff. I think I'm good on both of those. Attack damage. Let's hit it. Elite damage buff, yes. And of course, attack speed. Alright, so let's hit HP regen again. I just don't like seeing a bunch of hurt units across the board, right? 82 gold there. Should be able to do a little something with that. We have a Blight's Plight. Have to purchase that. Lion's Tunic. I gotta purchase that as well. Masterwork leather. I mean, this is also pretty good. Given we simply just need armor. Another elite wraith. I mean, do I move off of craft here, the angel? Do I just give this up? I mean, I really love the idea of an angel leading an undead army, right? Just seemed like a fun idea to me. He's adept. He needs 2 more upgrades. Haven't really seen much, right? Just haven't seen it. He is level 8. It's really hard to move on from a level 8 unit. I think we will see more wraiths in the future. I've just got to invest the proper gold into my team. So let's throw this on you. What else do we have? We have the Lion's Tunic. So good defense. Makes you a little faster. So let's throw that on you. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's get down to our next Death Rider, Zev. Let's give him the Aegis Mail. Then this Masterwork Leather adds good HP, defense, and attack speed. Sounds like a fitting item for our best Wraith, which is definitely Jay. Vestments, adding a little bit of dodge. Remain. So Lorne, get equipped. Yeah, we definitely need some more gear for sure. So let's keep grinding. Let's keep getting gold. Let's keep getting gear. Took a big hit there. In fact, craft is taking hits. It's scary. It is scary. Attack damage. I mean, he's got 153 HP as a novice unit, which is kind of crazy. Or sorry, an adept unit. I mean, that seems like a lot of HP. I'm holding out hope here, my friends. I think that we can get him there. But how about Orin? 308 HP, 213 attack damage. Up to 227 now. Just crazy. These Death Knights are very, very strong. So I'm thinking if I don't see what I want to see as far as peasant upgrades, could always just sell them and add in another Death Rider perhaps. It's just really hard to sell a unit that you've been working on since basically the second shop round, you know? Attack speed. Let's hit that twice. Yeah, HP buff. We can take that. Even Vin has 252 HP. Quite nice. I'd like to see what his other forms look like as well. Alright, so attack damage for you, Lux. Lorne. So thrust skill, that's a burn chance. I'm good with that. Let's do damage. Alright, so he's got 3 points available. Okay. Elite Slash. Or we could do Falcon Blade. Let's do Falcon Blade. I like having 2 skills. Let's hit attack speed twice and damage. Yeah, these guys do a ton of damage. Level 5 Mythic Death Rider hitting for 241. It's definitely that melee attack increase. And there goes Craft. Yeah, he was caught in a really bad spot. So I think the mine has been made up, right? The mine has been made up. That's alright. We are adding by subtracting here, my friends. So let's go ahead and promote Lux. After long last, right? Like it's been a while, Lux, but welcome. You're going to do some good things. We have an elite Death Rider. I think a Death Rider is certainly the type of unit I would like to add. We have a boss fight up. It looks like Spider Guy gets more armored and has a more menacing weapon. That's kind of scary. So I think what I want to do is let's re-roll this a little bit. Let's see if I can't just add a mythic unit to the mix. We have an elite summoner. We have a Soul Blade. Whoops, I did not mean to re-roll there. That's okay. I mean, all of our melee units have mythic weapons anyways. So let's roll again. Alright, here you go. Death Rider. Boom. And we have Eternal Phoenix leg guards. Definitely locking those up. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of torn between, like, which one is truly the best. So given I saw a Lich here, and I didn't make this connection, but I saw a Lich here, and it did not allow me to promote. So therefore, the Lich does not have a mythic form yet. So I think we can just go ahead and sell this book. Get us a little closer to making this purchase here. So let's do this. Not sure if this is the last boss or not. I mean, let's think about it. If it is, I wish they would indicate that. Let you know how much left you have, but if it is, I guess let's just go with it. Alright, Crixus just got melted. You know, when the boss comes to you, it's just a little more convenient. Alright, Lux, we got Rook, the newcomer here. So Heaven Strike, stun, absolutely. Taking that. And we got some battle-tested gauntlets. Orin, yet another MVP bid. Alright, so that is not the end. Eternal Phoenix leg guards. I mean, this is one of the best items in the game. It adds skill slots as well. Quite nice. So Orin. Absolutely. So we got some Beastmaster pants. Zev's got those. How about Rook? Thar? Yeah, Thar needs some. Get that heavy armor on too, I suppose. Radiant Beacon amulets. Plus 2 skill slots. I'm just not crazy about that for the sell price. Ironclad leg plates. Just slows you down too much. Astral Ember Wand. I actually do need to make this purchase, don't I? Yep. Lowers attack range by quite a bit, but I sold his previous weapon on accident. I think we're good to just jump right in here. We got to get our skeleton commando dude upgraded for sure. We have to. But the undead horde is real. And when I say real, I mean real strong, real ferocious. These Death Knights, very, very strong. Stun chance. Elites, yes. Attack speed. 278 damage. Absolutely crazy. I want to take a look at the sponsors. And the buffs we're getting from said sponsors. A thrust skill, we have Frozen Blade. Electric Slash, I think is better than Frozen Blade. 14% damage, 18%. Yeah, let's get rid of Frozen Blade for the Electric Slash. 276 attack damage, now 294. That is absolutely crazy. You wonder why these guys are melting so quickly? Well, that's why. We have Wind Stab for Vin, the Rattleblade, level 10 adept, right? So Bloodlust, he's got Wind Stab. Yeah, let's just upgrade it, I suppose. Attack damage, let's get it up. Jay. Okay, so Jay finally gets a stun skill. Actually, that does stun as well. 8 seconds, 3%. This is 6%, 7 seconds. Let's get rid of Bloodlust and go ahead and grab Slash. It's been a while since Jay leveled up, actually. Let's hit the damage twice. He's about at 267.4 dodge. Vin is not in a good spot here. Looks like he manages to hang on. And we get some much needed gold to bring into the shop round where we do fight what I'm assuming is the final boss. And it looks like essentially the devil as depicted in like the Diablo games himself. Does it not? Definitely does. It's Diablo essentially. So let's do our best to outfit our team properly here. Really deficient on gear in this particular one. However, we do have a lot of units to support, right? So let's roll first and foremost. Eternal Phoenix leg guards. Yes. Now it's a big chunk of the purse for sure. But absolutely worth it. Let's roll again. Another mythic Death Rider. I mean, we don't just sack Vin for the Death Rider. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that would be very fair. He's been with us the entire time. Let's find a home for these leg guards, though. Zev. Boom. Get equipped. 299.1 attack damage. Orin 268.8. I mean, Zev might be our strongest unit, to be honest. See, I came into this thinking for sure that it would be the Wraith. And maybe the Wraith is doing a little bit more than I'm aware of. That's definitely possible. But I came into this thinking for sure, okay, the Wraith is just going to overpower. And I'm not saying that they're not doing anything, because they certainly are, but the Death Knights is certainly the class I'm most impressed by for sure. Alright, so we could, I mean, I got a little bit of cash. I can re-roll. Let's see. Spellkeeper, a mythic weapon. Adept Warding Greaves. It does add dodge. Jay, what are you rocking? Masterwork Leather. How about you, Lorne? And Lux. Yeah, no armor for Lux. Alright. So let's do this. 10 dodge. 74.4 dodge. Lorne, take this. Vin will get you some armor someday, perhaps. Alright, looking good. Looking good. No real sense in re-rolling. Let's save the gold. And let's go. Let's face Diablo himself. Krill is his name. And the land has been conquered here, my friends. With Orin. I would say the undisputed champ is Orin, for sure. We dealt 1.85 million damage, healed about 40,000. That's that HP regen. We had 68 units. That must be like all forms of units, perhaps. Enemies killed 632. Max wave 17. And items amount 64. So that does wrap up the Undead versus Demons run here, my friends. However, before we part here today, I have been looking at Endless Mode. Well, actually, I haven't looked at Endless Mode. I've never even tried it before, but obviously, it's an endless test for your team. So I'm really interested in ending my runs by testing the team through Endless Mode. I've received a few comments on this. Apparently, there's some kind of achievement on Steam where it's like, get to level 65 or something. I had another commenter say they got to level like 22 or 23 with Cavaliers. So I'm really excited to kind of see what this Endless Mode is all about. So I think what I'm going to do here, my friends, is we're going to end the Undead vs. Demons run right here. And then the next video will be the same team in Endless Mode. Let's see how far we can get. So if you are enjoying the content here on the channel, my friends, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Would love to have you in a growing community. Give the video a like if you're digging the Hero Warband. Again, this is the full version. You can get a copy for yourself, of course. Link in the video description below. And ultimately, I want to thank you so much for spending a little bit of time here on the channel today. In the next episode, we will, again, be taking this Undead army here with the likes of Orin and Jay and Zev and Lorne. And all your favorite characters, we'll be taking them into the Endless Mode. We'll see how far we can get. Basically, that episode will be the length of our play with, Endless Waves. So we're going to find that out, but that will happen in the next episode, my friends. So with that said, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.